Welcome, race fans from around the globe. Here they come, out of turn 4, to the white flag, and it's 1 to go.
All right, welcome sim racing fans to 1 to Go Studios coverage of the in2Being Virginia is for Lovers 90 right here in Ken's mama's backyard. So
yeah, that's right.
Mama's down the street. So there's our in2Being LLC. So from Alabama straight out to the East Coast, we hit Richmond, not too far from the airport. So the guys, you know, they come in, you know, race car drivers, you know, they showed up this morning. So I'm with the normal 2 guys, Andy and Ken Kushwa. Guys, had a lot of weird things and a week off. So that's probably what's really messing me up today.
Wait a minute, you just called Andy and I normal.
No,
I was
sure? The same thing.
I said the normal guys, like the people we normally
I'm so
have.
far from normal.
So
yeah, I'm not close.
Yeah, well, you know, if we were normal, we wouldn't do this.
But we'll take it, won't we, Andy? I mean, at least for tonight, we'll take it.
Yeah.
I guess we're normal tonight.
Yeah, normal tonight. So, having issues with Facebook, if you haven't figured that out, so let your friends and family members know. Jump us up on Twitch or YouTube. Facebook just doesn't like me, Ken. I think that's the idea. They said that guy, pastor, religious guy, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg says I'm a zealot or something. Yeah, so it hates me.
I guess, but he'll get over himself eventually.
So let's talk a little bit about the last time we raced. We're going to try to get an interview with. We had an issue with the trucks.
Well, we didn't.
Well, yeah, we didn't. Yeah,
Let's clarify. We didn't have trouble with the trucks.
That's right. We did not. But hey. But so here my trucks up. See, I can't even because I'm up there. It is. It's not right over the top of it because it's higher than my whiteboard. There it is.
Higher than your whiteboard.
Yeah, we had some.
I didn't know whiteboards get high.
That's right, it got high. So the truck series at Talladega, when the checkered flag came out, some guys were coming down pit lane, and basically iRacing reverted the checkered flag for the trucks to the white flag lap, which caused the race guys to go back. Admins had to go back and review the race, and guys, we called it. Dylan Poteet won that race in his first start on the triple threat.
We did indeed call that, and congratulations to Dylan because we were a little confused as to how that happened the way it happened. So congratulations on that.
But definitely, it was a fuel strategy because like half the trucks had to come down pit lane and did not make it to the checkered flag. So that's kind of what I think. Towing it was involved, and that's some of the things that happened there. So interesting all the way around. Standings starting over there. There's a Cup Series. We've got Justin Gibbs, your favorite mobile driver, leading the way there, Ken. And then Dylan Clark, which is R34. It's Luke Smith, Lucas Gortman, and Mr. Susi.
So Justin Gibbs he's been extremely consistent. I think that's why he's where he is. But where is our boy Tiny Horse? Tiny Horse is
in 6th.
He's got a long way to go.
He got a long way to go.
Guy's
got 3 wins. A long way to go.
It's gonna be hard.
He missed a lot of races. That's the thing with him.
Yeah, I know.
So, but he's pretty hot right now. So, all right.
Easy.
So on to the hey. Just because I ain't mean it that way. All right, Xfinity. So Garrett's still lighting up the track, man. 9 wins. Corey Herrick's got 1. Nathan Manwaring's in there Matthew Kopp and Matthew Wheeler, Mr.
I
Boston.
don't feel like
Wheeler.
somebody's trying here. Like I feel like only Corey Heritage is trying. Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe they think they do go points racing, and then we start doing the championship.
Well,
Playoffs.
they're just going to get in. Is that what we're saying?
Maybe and it resets.
They're trying to bump him to the next series so that they don't have to race him anymore.
Maybe. And
Well, I mean that would work too, wouldn't it?
yep, that's what they did with Mr. Clark. So,
That's right.
all right, Joe Turkel, DJ Trout, Kevin Garoni, Ethan Michaels, and Richard Crane are in the top 5 here as well. But a lot closer here between Turkel and Trout. So 4 wins apiece. Garoni's not that far out there. Ethan Michaels. I mean, these guys are all guys we talk about week in and week out. So.
And the trucks are fun. I mean, like, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys are fun to watch, and they run really well. It should be interesting at this track, though. I don't think they're going to have the advantage they've had before. So.
I disagree.
You think it's going to be
I disagree.
all they can handle, huh? Okay.
I think the trucks are, if they gave them a good setup, this Andy, you can probably back me up, man. It's like IRP. The trucks love that track.
I think it's because I think they're going to do good because they don't have the horsepower the Xfinity car has, and they don't have the horsepower that the Cup cars do. So they're going to have more traction coming out of the corner. I think we're going to see a lot less of them guys spinning out and more of the upperclassmen spinning out.
Yeah.
All right. We've thrown the gauntlet down, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. That's right.
The 2 brilliant guys who drive all the time versus the moron who's just on here talking. All right, I like it.
Well, I don't drive all the time. I only drive when I need to. But no, I'm serious. I haven't drove in a while, actually.
We got plans to fix that, Harold.
Oh, do we? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, power rankings. So before we get up there, who do you think is going to be top of the cups there, Ken?
Tonight?
Yeah, for power rankings. I've already seen it, so I'm not going to talk about
Oh,
it.
you've seen it. Well, I would say power rankings, if we're going by true power rankings, it should be Tiny Horse Johnson.
All right, let's look it up.
No.
Justin Gibbs is on fire, but Ryan's not even there.
Yeah, there we go. We're continuing that. And listen, I love Justin Gibbs. We all know that. So I'm not upset that he's there. But are we not paying attention to the fact that if I look back, let's see, Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson.
Exactly.
I mean, so whatever. I don't know who's doing these power rankings, but we need
it
to talk
almost
to
looks
them.
like they're just putting the top 5 in here. Maybe, I don't know.
It may be. True power ranking, in my opinion,
It's
true
who's-
power
who's
ranking would
jumping the
be
most.
Johnson 1, and then Justin Gibbs 1B or something like that.
I think the same guys that do the AP coaches poll for the NCAA are the ones that are doing this, considering Michigan's still second.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't going to get number 1. We already talked about that, but I know you're hurt by it. You're hurt by it.
Hey,
And by the way,
even Urban Myers said we should have been number 1. Okay,
How does he know?
he absolutely hates us.
What does he mean? If we're going by true power rankings here, DJ Trout should be number 1 in the trumps. I think.
There we go. Back to racing, as Strawberry Kid has mentioned. As we are back with we had a week off, so we're definitely back here.
Felt like an eternity. I'm not gonna lie. I really seriously thought, man, what the heck's going on?
It's been a while, right?
It has been.
So, Andy, what do you think we're going to see tonight here? It is a short track under the lights at Ricmond, but I've always found Ricmond to be a lot more like Dover than a true short track.
Correct. This track is, I feel like it's going to be a slip and slide all night.
Yeah. You're gonna
Hot,
be chasing
greasy.
Yeah, in the short tracks, you're not really worrying about the handle of the car. You're worried about the other cars around you and trying to find ways to pass. They're saying here, like, lap traffic is probably going to be a big issue, and I think that's true. Because if you're going to say we get these trucks moving and we're going to get some guys, the Xfinity Series guys, maybe moving back because they're not be able to put, like you said, they're going to fishtail, especially the Xfinity cars are going to have a hard time with that rear end wanting to snap around them if they get into the gas too early.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry, Andy. Go ahead.
I totally agree. Lap traffic's always an issue here because there's only really one groove on the straightaway and 2 in the corners, and it kind of all ends up against the wall anyways. So I think you got to watch the exit 2 and exit 4, no matter what
I
you
was
do.
going to say a good indicator tonight would be is how does Garrett Seidner run tonight on a track like this? If he's running well, then we should expect at least some of the other ones to run well. If he's having trouble, as you guys say, coming off the turns and being able to put the power back onto the asphalt, then they're all going to run. They're all going to have problems tonight, I think.
Okay, so that being said, we have about 8 seconds left in the practice. Qualifying 2 laps, solo qualifying, and Andy with the lights going out is going to increase the grip in the cars. But do you think that's going to be an advantage or a disadvantage having that extra grip?
I think some cars are going to be better with more grip. Some cars, it's not going to help them at all. You're going to get the truck series is going to definitely handle better with the grip. They might even be tight instead of loose. The Cup cars should be a little better. I still think the Xfinity cars are going to be loose all night, at least to get some laps on the tires.
Yeah, loose is fast, though. So how loose is loose, right?
You got to find that line.
Got to find that line.
By the way, Kathy Joe is on Twitch.
Right.
She said, good luck, Ryan.
Of course.
What a shock that was. Kathy Joe, if you join us on YouTube, I can chat better. Right now, you're on my phone, and that makes it difficult. So I'm just trying to,
Wow.
Yeah.
He's moving people around.
I'm moving people around. I'm down a screen, much like Andy was talking about earlier. I am down a screen because somehow I've knocked my 4th screen out, and I'm thinking about I'm going to swap it out anyway. So
I wish I had 4 screens. I only have 2.
I know he had screen heavy when he was over here. Well,
okay,
actually,
first of all, I was building before my screen envy, okay?
He had everything. So there's body straight up to the board top there, and then Kermit just knocked him down. So
we also have a guest in the waiting room.
Oh,
good. There we go. I do want to pull him in.
bring him out.
All right. So Dylan Poteet, you were the winner at Talladega. We made that call. I just want you to know, if you went back and looked, we said you won that race. So we want to make sure that we give you the interview that you were supposed to have 2 weeks ago.
I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it was just, I guess, just a chain of events there. I really wasn't sure of the rules and everything, and it was just as confusing for me as it probably was for everybody else. I assumed that I won. I didn't know because I saw we took the white, but yeah, it was wild. I can't really recall if I ever had a race where it was fuel mileage at a super speedway, so that was just wild in itself. But it was a fun race. Never done something like this league before. It was interesting seeing the Cup, Xfinity, and the truck cars, like the cars and trucks together. But yeah, it was wild. I didn't really know what to say, honestly. Didn't know I'd ever win a race at Talladega across the line at about 75 miles an hour, but here we are.
Well, we figured everybody was diving in for fuel. Somehow you were still out there rolling, and I believe Andy was the first one to go. Poteet won, and I went, I'm pretty sure that's who I would have chosen as well. But you had a great truck pretty much all night long. It came down again to fuel mileage. Tell us about, so you said this is your first time kind of running this type of thing. What was the toughest part of running with 3 different styles of vehicles out there?
I mean, it just trying to be out of the way for the main guys. Like, I know the Cup guys seem like they lapped us a couple times and just making sure we weren't in their way, which is an odd feeling. The Xfinity cars were kind of the same way, but I can't really say that because I think an Xfinity car actually helped me there get to the lead at that one point, and he was able to stay with us, and I thought he was a good pull. That was an opportunity for me to do that and try to save fuel, and then just honestly, right at the end, I noticed I wasn't going to make it on fuel, so I actually gave up the lead, and they kind of split me, and I tried to drop back, just kind of hang on barely to the draft, and then they wrecked, and then I was kind of like, well, I'm coming off turn 4, it's coming to the white, I'm just going to go for it, and I just happened, I guess, have more fuel, I think, than the 61 down the backstretch, and coasted my way around, so still a wild chain of events, honestly. I still can't believe that happened, but nonetheless, I'll take any time I get them, and it was just an exciting first race to be here and win.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you go from the big track at Talladega to now we're going to Richmond, which is going to tighten you guys up. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, we actually, me and Dylan Body actually moved up. We're now in the Xfinity car, so so that was the first big change, just being in a different car. So it's going to be just getting adjusted to that. I've had a little bit of experience more with the Xfinity car here than truck, so that may help a little bit. But in terms of just this going to be getting more experience, I guess, around these other cars, because I mean, we go from a super speedway, it's one thing. Now we're at a short track, and we're probably all going to be in each other's way all night. So it's just kind of minding who you're racing with, and just try to just be there at the end, honestly. So it should be interesting. It's going to be probably some hard racing and some good old short track racing tonight.
Well, this is the part you haven't been interviewed for us or with us before. So this is the part where you actually get to do some shout outs. Why don't you do some of that before you get back there to racing?
Well, I'm going to shout out teammate and person that paints my cars every time I race, Dylan Body. He's also in the race in the 62. So shout out to him. We're actually both running Bass Pro cars tonight. They were originally on trucks, but we got told we were switching Xfinity. So now we're on the Xfinity car with this. So thanks to him for the paint scheme for tonight. And yeah, just Team Trap House, trying to see what we can do here when we can race and put on a good show and see what we do and keep it going. So looking forward to the race. Should be fun.
All
All right, brother.
I'm going to let you get back to the car. You're going to do some tune-ups. You got 5 minutes left in qualifying, and good luck tonight.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, so we got to talk to him for his one win in the truck, and now he's in the Xfinity Series, as he talked about a little earlier. So I had him on the screen there for you guys. Get ready to look at some more guys here, see what we got on the racetrack. I think Dylan Clark's out there right now.
Who else did he say went up to Xfinity as well?
62.
The body.
The body.
The body. Dylan Body.
See, Mr. Gagari is at the top of it with well, Dylan says, no, I don't think so. I'll kick Cusimano out of the way.
Let's see what he gives on a second lap here. Man, look at them high RPMs. He's turning 9,000. Redlining that thing. Drops down to 4th through the corner. Puts him all the way to
There
the
he
top.
goes.
There you go.
Bam.
And we caught it. And we caught it on screen. There we go, Ray.
That's right.
All right.
Nice
That's
job, Dylan.
That's how we roll. All right, so we've got about 3 minutes left. So we got to talk to Mr. Poteet, and he talked about him and his buddy now moved up to the Xfinity Series here at Richmond for their first set there.
And by the way, Kathy Joe did move over. Thank you, Kathy Joe. You're the best.
All right. So, Andy, so we got a few more people moving around a little bit. So we got Garrett Seidner's going to take to the track. Let's talk about him as an Xfinity car, see how he's able to take this track down here. And maybe that's what we're going to be watching a little bit out of turn 2.
That was going into 1.
Was going into 1, huh?
That was a weird spot to spin.
Yeah.
Well, that certainly explains what I just said not too long ago about he's going to be the one that's going to cause if he's not having a good night, most of them probably won't have a good night.
So Ramsdale out here in the number 7, getting the 9th spot with the Cup Series on his first lap. It looks like he rushed the wall there, and that will negate that one. No, Garrett looks like he's coming back out. Let's see if he'll try it again here.
It's as if his car never touched anything.
He got the backup car out, that's all. It's like them, he's loose again.
Whoa, bam! Takes the front out that time.
So
He's going to need another one.
So, Andy, that's basically trying to get the most out of the car without putting that big square pedal down, right?
He's doing everything to try to get. He's trying to go to the top of the board. He's trying to set it on the pole.
Yeah.
So you're going to get everything you can going into the corner, and all that is he's got too much front brake probably in it.
Yep.
So that front brake just brought the rear end around on him.
Yeah, that's not a good way to qualify, is it?
Well, like we talk about brake bias in these cars.
Brake bias, yep. Too much front brake bias. We'll do that.
Or
I tend to put more rear brake in.
Or having too much speed and too much wheel into it as well.
I was going to say, maybe it's just a lead foot hammering down into a corner hoping it's going to hold.
Well, I mean, like I said, you put too much steering in there, and that'll do it. Like I said, trying to go too fast, just not getting enough trail brake in there, trying to get too much corner in there. But
trail brake. There you go.
I like the trail brake.
This is a trail braking racetrack. You get your majority of your braking done entering the corner, and then you're basically lightly holding the brake to control the way the car takes the corner, and then you come off that and into the gas coming off.
And then you'll see these guys sideways because they go full throttle, like middle of the corner, and they'll be sliding it up off the corner.
Yep.
Which is fun, but it's not fast.
Yeah, instead he slowly increases. Like DW said, the egg. You need to push the pedals like there's an egg behind them. Little inputs yield better results. So that is it for qualifying. So we can try to see who we got on our pulls to see if it worked this time. Looks like we got color this time, guys. I think you got it.
Yeah.
All right. Dylan Clark all the way to the top on the pole for the Cup Series, and Kevin Gagari and Corey Ericks. And that is their car's new mission, and everybody out there. So good job, guys. And that is your pole award for DC Designs. Pole award for the split decision for the in2Being. Virginia is for Lovers 90 for tonight. Moving on.
That's a lot of work, Carol. A lot of work.
I know. It's just something I have to do, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you're the man.
As the guys start hit the grid, we're going to put looks like they're actually in qualifying order this time.
Oh boy!
Because remember, they were not have not been
doing
this
before.
lately. Yeah, they've been. So now they look like they're in qualifying order, which basically means you're going to have a truck on that outside. So I'm not sure when they changed this, but they were doing class starts, and now it's wherever you start, where you qualify. Which I kind of like that idea to be honest.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I think it sets a better tone for what we're going to see, honestly.
We could probably let's run through this real quick. Boom, there we go. Dylan Clark, Kevin Gary, Jonathan Cusmano, Richard Craze, Mr. Kirk Grimmett the Great, and
here we are.
Ethan Michaels, Justin Gibbs, and Kevin Garoni. Let's go ahead and go to the next one there, Ken.
All right, DJ Trout, Corey Heritage is on the next row. Robert McMillan, Nathan Manwaring, Chris Finnegan, Tyler Turtle Rush, Andy Turner, and Joel Brewer, a.k.a. You Know Who.
Yes, right. Going next.
Dylan Poteet and Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson, Matt Kopp, Keith Fonseca, Josh McKinney, Matthew Wheeler, Dylan Body.
Dylan Body. Yeah.
Dylan Body and Bo Ross.
All right. And moving on, John Peterson, who we do have an in-car for, Jeffrey Ramsdale, Garrett Seidner, Patrick Anderson, Douglas Wasaki, and Xavier Moore. And Adam is in the booth.
He's in a remote control car. Yeah.
That's right. Remote control car. That's right. All right. We're definitely getting ready to go racing here, guys.
What are we looking for tonight?
We're looking for good, clean racing, which ain't going to happen.
Right. So what's the next thing we're looking for?
First time winner.
First time winner. Okay.
I'd like to see that. I'll take that.
We're going to have a lot of different strategies. Fuel is going to come into play for the trucks, I believe. We have 2 laps because it is a short track, so we got more time to talk. And, and these guys, the trucks now being in the mix early is going to be interesting. Because remember, the trucks used to have to come from behind, and I think they're going to be the ones to watch out for. They're going to have the ability to move all around the racetrack, where the Cup Series and the Xfinity guys got to be careful where they put the car.
Well, it's always good to be careful where you put the car, Harold.
Well,
there's a lot of trucks up front, too.
Now, I think the trucks have the setup for this track. The other cars are going to be struggling a little bit. I don't think the Cups are going to have as much power. They're not going to be there for the long run because it's like that race, the road course type car. But Clark takes to the green flag, and we're racing.
So what you just said was you think the Cups are going to struggle just as much as not as much as the Xfinity,
but yeah, they're going to have a little struggle on their hands.
I got you.
They're going to be a handful. The trucks, once they wind up, they're going to start passing people. We'll keep an eye on that. See if I'm right. Clark's trying to make a monkey out of me early, though.
Well, that's not hard to do, but you're right. He's trying to show you up on that, but
Andy,
I mean, Dylan's been here several times.
Do we got our split picture ready?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's ready.
That's not with the.
Oh, that's Dylan Clark.
I know.
Yeah.
There we go.
go.
There's you. There we go.
He's got the high cam, the low cam, and what's going up your cam.
That's right.
So Gary is staying with him, but Dylan he's definitely proving you wrong right now.
He scooted away with that head start that he got, though.
He sure did, and he's running better times than.
Yeah, 42 to a 39.
Yep.
Almost identical.
Almost. Keyword there.
So we got the Xfinity leader on the bottom and the Cup Series on the top, and I got red stuff all over my screen. Man. Ken, I need an eraser.
I don't want to know.
It's going to take a while to get to you, but I'll give it a shot.
We'll next day air it.
Next day, air it. That'll work.
I'll see him tomorrow. I'll just take him on tomorrow.
You got Tiny Horse passing coming up through the field. We're going to pass in the 12 of Corey.
Kremet is running quite well, too. He just dove down underneath Richard Crane. I don't know if he makes the pass or not, but.
All right, sorry, folks.
It wasn't our fault.
No, it was me trying to get. See, we have the new. We switched up. We added a new scene where Andy's camera is up big and mine small. And when I did that, I forgot to add the audio channel.
And we were, and listen, folks, we were saying amazing things too through that whole thing. You guys missed out on probably some of the best race talk we've had in a long time.
Probably the only race talk you get all night.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Oh wow. Sorry guys, but hey, I got it fixed. So next week it'll be better.
So what we were talking about was Dylan Poteet passing the 12 of Corey for the lead of the Xfinity Series.
That's right. Yes.
We were also pointing out that his car seems to be a little more stable than
it's rolling the center good.
Yeah.
Looks like it's rolling the center better.
Yep.
It does.
Well, as you can see, the 12 is a little loose still.
A little loose. That's right.
Loose is fast. And what's the other part of the saying? Loose is fast, and when you're on the edge,
Yes,
something, I don't know.
It basically riding on the edge like ice, but you know.
Loose is fast and over the edge is in the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we saw that in qualifying, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Out of the guy who's dominating the Xfinity Series.
Yeah.
Which, he's not even a factor right now. He's still running 5th in the Xfinity Series.
He's just warming up. That's all.
Oh, he knows it's a 90-minute race. We got.
That's right.
Looks like the 174's been in the wall at some point already.
He's getting his sea legs under him is what's happening. Now we see Ricmond has gotten around DJ Rainbow Trout, and Dylan Clark has a visitor soon. Clark's still running some pretty good laps, but Ricmond is actually ran a lap fast, or ran a little bit faster than him. 5/10.
Quite a bit faster.
5
7/10.
7/10. Yeah.
Not 7/10. 700s.
700. We'll get it right, folks. Don't worry. There's numbers, and it's after the dots. You can't expect
Dylan backed him up, but Dylan backed him up, put an 82 down, and now Ricmond ran an 80.
Yeah. When we start talking numbers, we actually have to take our shoes and socks off, and so that's what happened. There was a delay there, so I
A
apologize.
small delay.
Small delay.
Garoni in the wall.
So we had a little bit of issue with the timing.
Garoni in the wall.
Not the main timing screen, but the commentator timing screen. So I had to redo the ATVO, but I think we're good to go now. It was showing some people in the wrong colors.
They look right.
Just fixed it there, Strawberry Kid, man. He's on it.
Oh,
He is
yeah.
on it. Him and CJ
the
will take care of us. So, well, look what's going on. A little bit of help. The 16. He's down a lap, I think, huh? Yeah, Keith Fonseca down 6 laps.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
There's some shoving going on back here mid-pack. We saw
is
Garoni
racing.
get booted up the hill. We saw the 174 get booted up the hill. I mean, some of these guys have decided it's go time.
Rennie seems to have gotten back control, at least. He's riding behind Ramsdale there.
Garoni looks like the only damage he has is in the left side door, not on the right side. So to me, that means he got shoved
Yeah,
and didn't hit the fence.
good news.
We got a good shot here. We actually got 3 different cars in one screen. You can kind of watch all 3 the way they handle through the corner here.
Yeah, now it's a good shot. And we just switched them.
I'm not switching those. It's switching by itself.
There you go. I had to switch to the top. That's why.
We got it. We're with you. Hopefully they didn't lose. Hopefully they didn't lose anything.
Oh, 12 up the
Sad.
hill. And got loose on exit. Ramsdale with a run.
Ramsdale's running the Cup car, so he should be able to get around him, shouldn't he? I mean, it shouldn't be much of a problem, but
If he's conserving, it will be a little difficult. The 12,
Well.
the 12 looks like he's putting it down, though. A little wiggle off the last corner.
You can kind of see Ramsdale's driving in and kind of just hooking the bottom. And then you got Garoni just moved up a half a groove. And the 12 hit the bottom that time.
Yeah, I think the 12 is running that one about a half a car length off the yellow line and
Yep.
hitting the late apex, which is what I would do here. And it looked like Ramsdale's entering on an early apex.
and
That's what I
Garoni
said,
can pretty much go wherever he wants.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Garoni's just trying to find a way around him right now.
Yep.
He may be hunting for somebody. Pork Chop might be hunting.
Well, he's looking for Rainbow Trout. That's the problem.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's who booted him out of the way, but he's got a long way to get to Rainbow Trout.
So Clark's
does.
working with lap traffic already. He's got around Josh McKinney and Keith Fonseca. The 56, Bo Ross. Is it
Oh,
50,
another
no,
car
Nathan
in front of
Manwaring, I believe.
Park
Not Bo
car
Ross,
there in
eh?
turn 1.
The 56 of Nathan Manwaring was down there. See if I can get back to that on a replay
He's
here.
missing a nose.
Yeah, slightly.
So look at that, Nathan Manwaring. Keep an eye on him. That was the one off of the corner 1, I think it was. Yep. So he's
I like
sliding
others.
corner
Yep.
one out and
Oh.
stuck in the wall down the track. Body.
Oh.
Boston Wheeler there, right? Matthew Boston Wheeler, the 60.
Matthew Boston Wheeler. Yeah.
Yes, Boston Wheeler.
All right.
With the "my sponsor goes here" car.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, his sponsor just hit another sponsor, so
Oh, it just says sponsor.
Mhm.
That's
I
what his
love
car
it.
says.
I love it. That's
the
decent.
That's one of those paint by numbers. Put your logo in the pink square. Put your number in the green square.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's what it is.
Yeah, he
That's
didn't turn the sponsor layer off.
Well, it says sponsor right in it, Harold.
Yeah.
I think he did it as a
He
joke.
did it as a joke. Okay. Well, that's cool.
I like it.
That's one way to get sponsorship. You could buy the pink square. You can buy the yellow square.
Right.
I didn't see it. So, yep. That's funny.
beautiful.
Is if you've ever painted a car, that's exactly where. So your numbers is the green, the yellow is your secondary sponsor, the one in pink is the primary. So
Nice. I love it.
that's pretty cool. Kudos to
By
the
the way,
60.
we owe him a Sasquatch award too. I don't know if I sent you the address for that, but I'll get it to
Okay.
you.
That would be Miss Fonseca, right? Mama Trees
Yeah, she's in Twitch.
twitching. She's
Yeah.
twitching it.
She's not over with the
We're
YouTubers.
having an
tonight.
issue with Facebook, because you've probably already figured that out. You could ask her what happened to Mr. Tree.
Yeah, I don't want to go down that road. You go down that road. I'm just going to assume there was a
What
big
had
wind.
happened was
Yeah, see what had happened was there was a breeze, and that's all she knows. I don't think he started. I mean, as a matter of fact, I don't know that he started the race.
like actually got in, like it
Properly.
might have had a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah,
Like he might have been like disconnected or something.
I don't know. I mean, when just before the race, he went dark. There was 3 of them that went dark. 2 of them came back, and then I thought when Keith came on, he was fine, but man, he disappeared quickly. So I mean, he's down 7 laps, so he's clearly.
So, okay, yeah. Sonia says she didn't hear any cussing, but she's sure
it'll
you'll
be
hear
a
the story
story,
later.
Oh yeah, they'll.
His car is clean. Can't tell if he uses fast repair or not, but his car is clean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, he did.
Never mind. Never mind.
He's already
It
used his
was
once. So.
clean.
He just saw it live.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So Fonseca just got hit by
By
who was-
Gibbs.
By
Justin
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Yeah, okay. And that was not.
Although they still might wreck.
Wow. Looking near the 34, getting around a lot of people.
Oh, this is one of my favorite cars too. Oh man.
They're all
Gibbs
yelling
down
there
a
should be a
lap.
caution.
Caution
there's-
is out now. More than one car usually, and then it happens so the caution does come out.
No, I didn't jinx it. Sonia, that was Harold's fault, not my fault.
Harold
No,
is-
you know,
Hey,
it was
it was
Andy's
It
fault.
was Andy.
That was Andy's fault. That's right.
Well,
Andy's
throw
fault.
it, throw it
Yeah.
I'll take
Andy's
the blame
way.
on that one. I'll take the blame on that one. I was saying his car was clean, so he didn't use his fast repair yet. I mean, he might need it
And
now.
He'd already,
Thanks,
he has already used it.
Andy. Yeah,
He's already
not
used it
getting
once.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Now there's probably
Because
cussing going on.
That's also on your ATVO timing screen too, by the way.
What?
Fast repairs.
minimized.
Yeah, Nate Manwaring has disconnected.
Yep. And Dylan Clark going to come on down. Ooh, the 97 coming down there pretty quick.
No. Kermit wants to save as much time as possible.
Sonia says she hears silence, and that may be worse.
True. It's probably true.
Dang Keith's benefit is he has an entire secondary race setup that Sonia uses. So if he gets rid of one, he still has a backup.
Well, that's good news. Although she has to let him get on there. So.
Okay. Speaking of setups, did you guys get that actual stuff working there, Andy?
Good stuff.
The stuff
What
that you
stuff?
picked up from the house.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
So is it better or worse? Or you don't know
About
yet?
the
'cause
same.
About the same? Yeah. No real change, huh?
I need to probably modify it.
Okay. Well, you're a big, tall guy, so.
Yeah, that's the issue. So
Did he
we'll see how that goes.
Did he take the one I was supposed to take, Harold?
Well, he took them both out of here.
Oh, did he? All
Yeah.
right.
So one for him and one for another guy. So.
There you go. Yeah, it's concerned
I
about fitting.
heard snooze you lose.
Oh, no, I was worried about fitting myself.
He's a big guy. Ken's a big dude. So, like Ken told me that when I said, "Hey, we're gonna go kart racing," he's like, "You're gonna go kart racing.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna try to need a can opener to get out of one."
6'5", 282. I'm not getting into a go-kart. Nope.
Hold on now. I'm 6'3" and I fit in a go-kart.
Okay, but that's you. And I'm not fitting in a go-kart because I'm not dying in a go-kart. It's just not happening.
You want me to put a bigger seat in it or what?
I mean, if you've got like a lawn chair style or maybe a recliner seat, then I might take a shot at it, but
Ken's a skyscraper.
yeah.
I mean, I'm 6'3". I'm pretty tall too, but I'm only 225.
Yeah, see, that might help too. I've got girthiness. And actually, my girthiness causes me not to be able to ride certain rides too. Harold can tell you that too.
Yep.
But
I'm getting a Discord phone call and I can't answer it.
I'm just built
A Discord phone call.
I am. I hear my Discord ringing.
That's funny.
Somebody's like, "He's ignoring me."
That is a phone call from Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Is what that is. Yeah. We talked about this.
Oh yes, your driver racing Indies. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He outqualified all the pro drivers.
By the way, Sonia, Kathy Jo says hello. She's on YouTube chat. You're on Twitch chat, which I told her to get off of and go to YouTube, so that's my bad. But yeah, she says hello.
All right, so we're getting ready to go back racing here with 72 minutes. So was that the math real quick? 17 minutes before.
Don't ask us.
17 minutes before we go to our stage break. So
yeah.
And this is played out just like we kind of thought. There were going to be some issues with handling of the race cars. You spin up the track here. It is not a self-cleaning track. And
you spin up pretty fast, too.
Yeah, and then you get slung right back down in front of traffic if you're not too careful. Yep, exactly.
Exactly right. So
it's almost as bad as Gateway's little bumper in the back on the back stretch.
Where the porta potty is?
Yeah, that's right. The porta potty pin.
I call it porta potty corner.
Porta potty corner slams you right in. Yeah, Gateway, the little cutout with the porta potty that's in it, the porta john. If you go too far up there, the wall doesn't get you. It's an invisible wall, and it slams you right back. Remember, that's what happened to me at the Bombadero. I got taken
Bomberito?
out. Bomberito, that's right. The Bomberito. The car got thrown into me, and they ejected the guy, but too late for me.
Too little, too late, huh?
Hey, I was doing good. I was in a we had to qualify, me and Bauer, and I think Joe was in that one. Joe Hutchins with us as well. The three of us qualified into the televised racing and that was with some major Indy 500 racers, guys that had won several actually.
If you saw this entry list that my guy just qualified into, it is stout with Indy 500 winners.
Yeah, I would.
Is it too late to order Wawa?
Wawa?
No, it's never too late. They're open 24/7.
You all can hear me still?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I thought I hit the mute button.
He's talking about food again.
Katie's in front of me, and that's why I asked.
She could drive now, and she could drive to Wawa
No,
and get
she's not
whatever you
driving
want.
today. Not after what's happened in the last 2 days. It's just not.
What's she hit?
She didn't hit anything.
There's some
There's
things.
utter chaos
There are
going
some
on
things
in Newcastle.
Yes,
Oh my
I-90.
gosh.
They closed I-95 today from Wilmington all the way to Newark.
I want a meatball sub.
So.
The meatball sub, huh?
For those that don't know what's happened in the Northeast, I-95 corridor had a shootout and a police pursuit.
The shots hit the bus.
Yeah.
With children in it.
And it shut down I-95 for like 30 miles.
Hold on. What?
So,
It was one of Del Castle buses. So thankfully, Katie drove today to school. She was not on a bus. Praise the Lord. But yeah, they closed it down. I was trying to get my wife to her appointment at the cancer center, and it took us forever to get there. It was utter chaos. The day before here in Newcastle, there were 4 accidents in a 2-mile radius. I mean, it's just been, and it's not a full moon. Anyways, going back to racing, Ricmond
97, he took that big jump there. Tiny Horse now up into the picture outside Dylan Clark. I hear some cars sliding around.
Big Rick.
Oh, 12 into the wall.
Hey, Greg.
Caution is out.
And he didn't hit that wall nicely either.
No, he slammed that wall. Oh, we'll try to get a replay in here, folks.
That was huge.
Yeah, big time.
Keep an eye on the 12 here. You know, he's in the middle of this. Cusimano, Robert McMillan, Kevin Garrone, Garrett Seidner, Bo Ross. Quite a few drivers.
Starts with the 36 of Richard Crane.
Yeah, the 36 of
Richard Crane.
And it came off that wall. And, man, just a pile up back here.
Well, there's nowhere to go.
So the 58 pushes up into him and then knocks the 36 around sideways.
So we can pull the 36 there like we were just talking. So 36.
The 58 and 36.
All right, we're going to see it right here. There's your 36 is here. And the 50 whatever here. And so we're going to go up this way. And then this car's going to go whee.
Oh, Gibbs is in it. Gibbs is in it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 58 gets loose, but I think the 36 came down hard, though. But, hey, we'll see what they say. But, yeah, a lot of drivers involved.
Watch late.
Ooh.
Gibbs in there late.
Sure enough, and that's his pretty. It's the cord onto the.
If you see smoke, man, lift.
You stop.
Lift.
Some junk race cars now.
Yeah, indeed.
At least for a couple more laps till they take a fast repair.
All right, so about 12 minutes until we go to our first stage break. Been doing pretty good. These guys have been lately about not having a lot of cautions come back. You know, even they came off a super speedway, and I think we only had one.
By the way, just as an update, my daughter walked away and did not order my meatball sub. Is that it? Are we dealing with horribleness here or what?
Wow.
Like, I know.
For that, hold on. There's an app for that. You can just order it and tell her to pick it up.
I'm too busy talking to you guys. And no,
it's a phone app.
I know, but
she's not driving today. You missed that point.
Putting her out on that road.
DoorDash.
DoorDash.
It's a thing.
That's what I told her. That's what I was hoping was happening. But now she's coming back down the steps.
Maybe she went up to ask Mom what she wanted. That's more important than you
We
anyway.
a large, classic. Okay, go ahead. Go ask Sheila if she wants something. Yeah. Meatball parm, how it comes, and a side of mac and cheese, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Ooh. No garlic?
You want a drink?
Do I want anything to drink, guys?
Yeah, of course. Mountain Dew.
He's gonna get a.
They won't deliver Mountain Dew. I've tried that before.
He's gonna get a pinkity. He's gonna get a pinkity drinkity.
That's at Starbucks. You get pinkity at Starbucks.
They have them there. They have them there.
Yeah, they got that.
Yeah, but they're not as good. They're not as good. I am thinking about a peppermint bark smoothie. That's good.
Yeah. I've noticed that we haven't seen a lot of peppermint bark candy bars out. I'm like, what's up with that?
No, but
year?
I do have the candy cane kisses next to me, and they're excellent, by the way. I
haven't
just
seen
highly
those yet.
recommend that.
I do. They
go to
they're
Walgreens. They're
Okay.
at Walgreens.
All right.
Yeah.
No takers on pit road.
We might need to go back to Hershey again. That's what we're thinking.
Sonia, I don't know if he. I don't think he took a bit. Sonia's talking about pork chop.
She said you might have screwed it through it.
Yeah,
What chop was in that wreck?
he was, but I don't think he took a big beating on that one.
A big beating, huh?
Well, let's see.
Let's just
Survey
say
says-
his pork didn't get roasted.
Survey says
What does the survey say?
he's just got damage in the left rear door.
There you go.
Side of the door. Same damage he had.
Same damage, so he's doing okay.
I mean, the fender might be crinkled right about there.
Oh, look. Andy's trying to do the little telestrator thing with his little swirly whirl.
Yeah.
You mean like
look at
right
that.
here?
Yes.
Oh, there's some on the back too.
There's
I didn't know you
see
could
it
see my
right
mouth.
there. Here we go.
Do I want it? Hey, do I want my yeah, I want it toasted because they're delivering it. Yeah, toasted, please. This part of the race is brought to you by Wawa. Ken wants his Wawa and he wants it now.
He sounds like
Order
he's crying.
today.
He's crying.
Medium mac and cheese is fine.
I think that's what they named it. They said they named it after a bird. I think they named it after some guy crying and he didn't get his sub.
Hey, I mean, it's working right now because she's ordering it, so.
I could get into that, but Wawa is a goose.
Yes, I know. It's a bird. It's a
goose.
Canadian geese. The Canadian geese, yes.
It's one goose, not
one
geese.
Goose, yeah.
Right.
Well,
There's not plural geese flying through Wawa.
It's wee-wee? Is that
wee -wee.
plural?
Wee-wah.
Yeah,
Wee-wah.
technically, it's Weewa.
Yeah, it's Wee-wah. Back to racing.
Wow.
And Kermit the Great is in charge. The horse, the tiniest of horses, has just jumped his way into second place.
I still want
Dylan
my
Clark
38.
in
I
third.
still want my 38 combo meal at Taco
You're
Bell.
not getting it. Just let it go, Harry.
I don't think you
We
can
can't even
DoorDash the 38 combo.
we could try. Well,
Dylan
didn't get
Poteet
it.
leads the Xfinity Series up into 6th overall.
All right, there you go. He's up there moving.
they're
He
not
got
going to
through that
give me
wreck clean.
They're not going to give me the right drink, so.
Well, see, that's why you order a Coke or a Mountain Dew.
Well, I want
we
to
get
order a
a-
Mountain
pick
Dew,
up a
but they won't
Mountain Dew.
deliver a Mountain Dew with it. If they would, I'd take it. Punks. Wawa only delivers Coke. They must have a deal with them. So.
Like it did that.
It's funny because Royal Farms has the opposite.
They do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They do carry Coke product though.
But-
It's just on the bottom shelf where you can't find it.
Right, but yeah, Royal Farms has a deal with Pepsi.
Correct.
I can get one? Oh, Mountain Dew's getting delivered now. Whoop. Yeah.
So the
I'll
tiny
take Major
horse is
Melon.
on the back.
I'll take a
Lori-
medium frozen pizza.
Yeah, Lori actually got this fruit quake. It's like fruit cake flavored Mountain Dew. I'm like, that is disgusting. Anyway,
That's terrible. I want my Mary Mash back, which was cranberry and pomegranate Mountain Dew. That was phenomenal.
Dylan versus Dylan action in the bottom screen.
Yeah,
Dylan, and then there's a horse up Kremit's rear end, which sounds really painful
yeah,
if you think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
looks like there's going to be a change.
One car
for
on the
lead.
backstretch.
38 down low, taking the yellow line, 97 high. Challenge side by side.
Oh, Kremet held it.
Is my timing off? How's
Oh,
it
you're off. All right. Oh, you meant on your scoring.
Yeah, I'm live according to what it's showing me.
101.
Oh no, I was watching Dylan, and on my scoring sheet there was not Dylan and Dylan.
So.
No,
Aha.
because it takes longer.
Dylan Clark is a lap down. That's why.
Aha.
That'll do it to you. Oh, well, how did he get a lap down? When did that
I
happen?
don't know. That's what I'm wondering. I'm scoring him as the first car lap down.
Yep, Dylan Clark,
Yep.
34. Yep, one lap down. Could been speeding on pit lane of some kind. It looks like he
I
went
wouldn't
back.
give you a lap penalty.
If he had to go down, if he had to do pit twice, because last time he had a pit lane
green.
Flag pit
2.3.
stop,
Yeah.
you know? Right.
No, 2.3 in his box. So,
Stop and go.
so you might be able to see that possibly. We'll see. But Kremet under attack by the tiny horse with about 6 minutes remaining before we go to the stage break. The good thing about Dylan Clark is not a big deal. He'll get that lap back after
Yeah.
the stage break. So.
True.
And you see Garrett Seidner moving in the picture. Catch up to Dylan Poteet.
By the way,
Yeah.
DJ Rainbow Trout is running pretty stoutly right now. In that, you can see him coming into the picture right there.
Oh, yeah, he's right, not too far behind the 38.
I think Tiny Horse gave the Kermit a bump. Or the Kermit a bump.
He's trying.
Turn that Pokemon to a Pokemon Go.
Yeah. And he must
Oh,
go
get out of the
all right.
way. Pokemon Go or get out of the way.
That's it. Impressive by Poteet. He did say in the interview, he did say that he likes this track. So clearly he knows how to run it if he's going to be leading them right now. Seidner is not far behind, though.
Yeah, so you're looking at Tiny Horse Johnson there looking for a way around the 97. Last time he tried to go to the high line was shut down, though. think it's what he really wants to be is on the high side because Ricmond was able to hold him off from the midline. Ah.
What?
So
what?
Kid says that the 97 started to go at the restart, then did a big arc break. Dylan got a black flag for jumping the start and had to do a stop and go.
Ah.
Played some restart games. Okay, I like it. Hey, sometimes that's what it takes.
So Clark was on the outside, wasn't he? So
yeah, and so Clark fired before the leader.
Yep, basically
in the restart box because that's the new restart box rule is the leader has to fire first in the restart box.
Yep.
Otherwise, the leader would get a black flag if he doesn't jump in. If he doesn't go in the restart box.
Interesting. I say interesting.
So the 97 is playing defense against the 38.
Way to get moved.
That's that short track racing. The chrome horn gets you. Watch it.
Block me once, shame on you. Block me twice, shame on me.
Send you. No, block me twice. See what it gets you. Get you a front row seat. Better hope the catch bench works.
Yeah, you came from that style of racing.
Oh yeah, I said, well, you
go get out of the way.
You blocked me once, cool. After that, we're not playing this game.
I believe there was a story of a car off the backstretch where there was a track with no wall.
At Berlin, in Michigan.
He ended up in the boats or something.
He got a little wet.
He got a little wet.
Well, he kept crowding me, so I kept sliding higher and higher off the turn 2. And eventually he didn't have any room back coming off the corner. It's still that way, actually. That track still does not have a backstretch from what I know. A backstretch
Tiny horse with a look.
Yeah.
He's doing his best to do that, but Ricmond seems to be blocking him quite well.
Steiner through right behind
38.
Poteet.
So the thing is, when you're running that bottom line, you've got no off the corner. You can get in. You have to get in the corner quicker and basically slide job up. So 38 might be able to do this corner, and there he goes.
Cross over. Cross him over. Cross him over. Nah,
Nope.
I didn't quite get there.
Oh no, he's gonna.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's there now.
Not
Yeah.
quite. He lets out. He realizes that Tiny Horse is gonna send him down into the wall if he does it.
It's only going to hurt for a little while.
Yeah. So there goes the Tiny Horse with about a minute 45 in this first stage. Looking at Poteet on the bottom screen there, leading the Xfinity Series. DJ Trout's behind this group here, the 38 and the 97, and you see him there in the Taco Bell truck. He's leading the trucks. We have another third car down. That's Josh McKinney that is disconnected. Keith Fonseca is pretty much out for the race. Looks like John Peterson now in pit lane as well for extended service. 154 in his box. The only guy who's going to look like going to get a free pass on this is going to be, well, actually two will be Robert McMillan Jr. and Dylan Clark. Joel Brewer as well. If you're a lap behind your class leader, you will, and only one lap behind, you will get a waiver round. That's the rules at 55 minutes, so 46 to go here. Looking at 3 cars that will be eligible for that free pass. To the 97 getting around there, so we're going to, Ryan Johnson is going to be the one that gets the yellow flag here. Going around Boston Wheeler. That sponsor here car.
That's a good advertising tactic. Like, hey, put your name on my car. All these spots are open.
Yeah, I feel like I want to put my name on this car now.
Big Sasquatch?
Yep. With sunglasses, of
With
course.
sunglasses.
Of
He wears
course.
sunglasses at night.
He does.
So we're under 55, waiting for the flag to come out. And
Thanks
there
for
it
that.
is.
Thanks for that. I just pictured something that was totally wrong.
All right, so stage break. And the stage break is presented by none other than our back row esports will be our stage break, our one and only stage break here as the guys get reset. Some guys will be going down, getting the top fuel and tires. And like I said, the 3 cars that will be getting weighed around, Robert McMillan, Joel Brewer, and Dylan Clark, all back onto onto the lead lap.
I see that ugly Mountain Dew your wife did. Ah, that's horrible looking, Harold. She let her drink that.
Hey, that's what it is. 38 coming down there. Pitch Black is back. I like that car. Than the 38.
It's Mountain Dew.
It's a lot better than the last couple weeks he's had.
I'm putting a pukey face on that. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm with Sonia. Yuck. I'm just glad they still have my major melon out there. Thank goodness. Yeah.
So Johnson, first one off pit lane. John Peterson has disconnected, so we're down 4 drivers from the start. We had 29 start the race.
And didn't he have a camera? And he's already gone, huh?
Yeah. He did. He was in Minnesota Vikings. I mean, maybe I can see if I can get John on the screen here.
Oh, he's left us.
John, you in there?
John!
John!
We're in your pocket.
Like, hello.
Hello, are you there?
He was wearing Minnesota Vikings stuff, so.
That could be the problem.
That's probably not exactly what the issue.
Could be the problem.
I'm with Kathy. Kathy Joe, by the way, I just saw her post today, which is in search of an adult version of Elf on the Shelf that moves around at night, cleaning the house and doing laundry.
Yeah.
I'd actually like that myself. So
You have that. It's called Katie.
no, I wish I had that. It's called Katie.
I was going to say that, but I was refraining from saying anything.
Yeah, you all wish.
I was going to say, that's called a wife.
No, that Katie's
Nah, she
Katie's
can't.
not wife.
Yeah.
Katie's daughter.
Yeah, Katie's daughter. Wife can't do it, but the daughter.
You better get Katie on that.
It's like,
Yeah, that'll happen.
you're lucky getting Katie out of bed.
Right, exactly. Hey, she did come down and order the dinner, so I can't be too upset, but. By the way, did USA plays tomorrow, right?
Yes, 2:00, I believe,
2:00. Gotcha.
against the Netherlands.
I'm not happy about that.
Did you see? Did you see this? South Korea won their match.
And Japan knocked out Spain, didn't they? Or Germany? They knocked out Germany.
Wow.
Japan's knocked them out.
A lot of upsets.
Korea, a lot of upsets this year, which is cool. I like it.
But we're gonna if we get past this round, we're gonna probably have to play Australia. It's not gonna bode well for us.
It doesn't sound like it. But.
Your partner in crime is currently leading the snowball derby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're halfway. I'm just checking in over there.
The actual derby?
No.
Oh, who's my partner in crime then? Which
Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, he's winning.
The caveman. Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman, that's right.
Captain Caveman, but not that kind of way.
No, his photo that he gave me to use looked like he looked like he was a caveman. He's like, like so easy even a caveman could do it. It looked just like that.
He's back to looking like that.
Is he? So I'm like, we're gonna call you Captain Caveman. It's stuck.
Caveman. That's a great cartoon.
Then it was Caveman and the Man.
The captain and the caveman.
No, it was Caveman and the Man. Remember, because I was the old man. It was instead of Chico the kid and the man. It was
Chico and the man.
Yeah, it was Caveman and the Man. Because we were it was the two of us trying to race. So we had the young gun and the old crankly guy. in the car. We still won with it. So
Did you just say crankily?
Yeah, that's right. I was crankly guy. You know, the old crusty, guy. Yeah, old dude.
Well, we gave you an alien to race with. I mean,
Oh, come on. He only raced like not even a whole half of the race.
not even a whole half of the race. He's still an alien.
Compared to us, yes.
When he's 2.5 seconds faster a lap, he's a little ridiculous.
Isn't it? But it didn't wear off on Pat at all. This like, how does that work? You skip the brother?
I don't know. Pat's fast. He's just not that fast.
He's just fast. He's not that fast. He's not that consistent.
Maybe.
I just remember that. I just remember when we were winning that race. I was like, Adam, slow down. Adam, slow down. Adam, we're like 2 laps ahead. Don't wreck the car.
You weren't 2 laps ahead.
We were
two laps
a
ahead.
lap and a half ahead at the time, and the other car had to pit.
And we finished on the same lap as you, running second. And the front 2 crashed each other.
All right, here they go.
Don't
We are
wreck.
back to racing without wrecking.
What was that?
Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson jumps out and takes the lead.
Oh yeah, he does take the lead.
Commentating? What?
What?
I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Are we doing something? Are we doing something?
Yeah, really. You got a race
Yeah.
to talk about?
Seems to be a race going on. If you guys didn't know that.
No,
You know.
Dylan Clark is all the way in the back, but he is on the lead lap. With that in mind, we got 48 minutes remaining in the race. Been about, every 20 laps at the most, I think it would be getting a caution. So, in Dylan Clark's mind,
He's already
the
3
one
wide.
Ethan Michaels got turned.
2 of them just went down. Yeah.
It was Ethan Michaels, the number 1 car that was involved in that.
Oh, they're still wrecking. Hold on, they're still wrecking.
Cautioned out Bo Ross, Kevin Gagari, Robert McMillan Jr., Jonathan Cusimano, Patrick Anderson, Tyler Turtle Rush, Wasaki, and Michaels all involved.
I blame you on that one, Harold. You're the one who said,
Yeah,
about every 20 laps,
did.
you're yellow.
He did. That's true.
You know what? Hey, and I am pointing out facts. I'm like, you gonna blame Larry for the tail of the tape?
Yes.
This is a vicious wreck that happened all the way down the back straightaway.
We're looking
It
at the
goes down
one
in that
here,
little
Ethan.
corner.
Is Garoni in this one again?
I don't know.
So the
no.
one comes down on
One comes down.
on the 85. Looks like.
Oh, and then everybody else just piles into it.
We need another angle from a car down further in the wreck because they just keep wrecking.
Yeah. All right, we'll move it back, but I saw
Oh,
Ethan
get that
Michaels
one that's
involved
crammed
in it.
in there into the wall.
So go from the 85 here. So keep an eye here. You see Ramsdale, Garoni trying to get around. The 1 comes around, hooks the
That
85.
seems odd.
85 back up, and boom, the 27. Oh, the 99, the 45.
That was I'm just gonna make a left turn now.
Yeah, I mean that just did not look right.
That was the lady from Family Guy. I turn car now.
I turned down now.
Turn car hard.
So let's see how the 85 goes. So I see the 1 and these guys are down in the bottom groove. The 1 is in the mid groove. Let's see what happens a little bit further on here. It's like the 1 loses the car. Watch
That's
how,
the only thing you can say, right? Is the back end.
watch
if
the
you
1
notice.
is he's coming to the wall. He's like, oh crud, and then that's what happens.
Well, his
But,
back
you know,
end was
Fred-
already hanging, wasn't it?
He might have been loose.
He was
Yeah.
what I think is that he turned that car left.
Yeah.
He's
he
trying
turned
to
away
save it.
from the wall and ended up
Yeah,
wrecking.
he was trying to
Well,
save it. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that back end was gone before he even tried to save it. Like, I mean, literally, he was sliding around
He
that
was
corner.
slideways in it.
Yeah, slideways in it.
That's right. So there is that caution. Dylan Clark moved up in there. I don't think he was involved in anything. He still has a car left.
Nope, he was cutting up through traffic there, just hanging out, picking them off one at a time.
So, Harold, that guy today carjacked 2 vehicles and got involved in a police shooting before they shot him on 95.
Wow.
Right there at
I-
896.
We went and ate at Longhorn out there, on 40, and we're like, why is there so much traffic here? And we ended up going up to Baltimore Pike, kind of trying to get around it, and we were stuck there for an hour. It was bad.
Yeah, it was pretty rough this morning.
You all up in my territory?
It feels like it.
About halfway. I mean, Baltimore Pike. That's way up here by me.
Well,
Baltimore,
that runs, that's a
Baltimore
long
Pike
distance.
goes from Baltimore all the way to you.
Yeah,
I
it's a
know it
long
goes.
one.
I know it goes through like Westchester and stuff.
What gets me is the bus. The bus was shot. The original bullets that hit the bus with the kids in it was in Newport, and the whole thing ended all the way down in Newark. If you're not familiar with Delaware, we may not be a big state, but we got action.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. I was tempted to ask the canine cop at the church what the heck was going on, and I was like,
Yeah, it looks like county and state were all involved in this one.
Well, he was sitting in the church parking lot. The canine cop was when we got there.
Was it the chase with at least 3 in the car? I'm reading through that now, Kathy Joe. I know the suspect actually, it says it successfully carjacked somebody on a 3rd attempt, and he actually did it on 95. He actually carjacked somebody on 95. Now that's
so hard to do.
Crazy. No, not Owings Mills. This is up in...
Owings Mills out in Baltimore.
Yeah,
That's in
this is
Maryland.
Delaware.
Yeah.
This is a different one.
Yeah, this is a different one.
It's a different shooting.
It's the
Kathy
Northeast.
Joe.
It's all the
This
same
is-
day.
yeah.
You know, it's like
Well, welcome to Baltimore.
Yeah,
yeah, Owings Mills. That's outside of Baltimore.
yeah. Like I said, this was all...
So Owings Mills would have been off I-97, right?
Yeah,
Like
well,
the
yeah.
Pace car's making a left-hand turn.
Yep.
Oh, we're calling races again? My bad. Sorry,
Yep.
folks.
So the delay was, we talked about shootings. Now we're talking about shooting the track. I mean, let's go 38 off to the races by himself again. Hit a big jump. That new that Geico restart zone really takes an advantage to whoever's leading the race. Good
The
3
leader
cars.
always has an advantage. It's just that you can kind of, and you have to hold pace speed too, Harold. You can't
Yep.
change pace speed, none of that, because
Right.
iRacing monitors all that too. So it still gives you the same advantage you had before. The 58's in the wall.
So CJ's
Did he
telling
just
us that
crush it?
Kathy Joe's still talking
He's
about
still in
being
the
back
wall.
here on the 18th in Dundalk.
I thought we were going to meet her for dinner somewhere.
We're gonna need to.
Four
You're
wide,
not,
in front of Clark.
somebody can't, since he's gonna be in West Virginia.
I'll be back. She's not coming one day and then leaving one day.
Sure,
Clark
she
was
is.
4 wide on the front straightaway.
What happened to our 2 cams?
I
want to
took
see
away the other
mid-pack
one.
stuff.
Okay, well, there you go.
What's some mid-pack stuff?
There
we
you
go.
go.
Clark was 4 wide a lap ago.
Yeah, he's going to try his best to get up there.
He's going to the front.
Yep.
Going to the front.
He
So-
went from 23rd to 11th in
Yeah.
the matter of like 6 laps.
So DJ Trout still in that 3rd spot. Poteet in the 6th spot. Overall, looks like, right?
That's leaders,
or 7th
yeah.
now. 7th now.
Yeah.
We're
No.
watching our storyline of Clark trying to cut back to the front.
Clark cutting to the front.
He's
50
got a
cars
lot
real
to go
sideways.
through, though. Goodness
The 50
gracious.
car was real sideways.
Wow, she'll be down here a while. She said all the way to New Year's.
Oh, wait!
He's gone.
Corey, that's Corey.
Did
How
he
did
there.
he save
Oh,
that?
somebody
That's
behind him,
Burgess.
though. Crane got to somebody in the back.
How did the 12 save that?
I don't know, but I know Dylan's thinking, okay, I'm getting under him. I got to get away from here.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, that's tight right there. Yikes.
Excuse me, sir. I gotta go.
Yeah, pardon me. Coming through.
Well, up front, 38.97, and now DJ Trout turning up the heat.
Ooh.
Richard Crane drove it in there deep, following Clark.
Man, is he driving it deep. That is insane. There he goes under another truck. He is trying to get to that front quickly.
He's inside the top 10.
Underneath Finnegan now.
His next car would be Garrett Seidner.
That'll be an interesting pass.
Garoni in the fence
Again.
in front of Seidner.
40 minutes to go.
The tough part about coming from that far back is, I mean, all of the different cars you have to pass, trucks, cars, and then the combination of them racing each other too, yeah.
Right, you got to know when you can take advantage of them, because the Cup car is going to have way better braking, so you can drive it in deeper because the brakes are just bigger. But if they're already running a slow entry line for the fast exit line, you're going to have to kind of follow them and try to do it better.
Yeah. He's got his car underneath pork chop right now, but he still has Seidner in front of him. He's got to clear him there. Now set the sights on Garrett Seidner. Justin Gibbs, after all the crud he's been through, is in front of these two guys, so kudos to him for driving the way he is.
That's a great job for him. We saw his car without a front end and 2 wrecks already.
Yep.
And his car looks all nice and shiny again.
Ramsdale's about to fall down the last one.
Clark to 7th.
Ramsdale's the last one on the lead lap, and he's getting real close to finding out. So Dylan Poteet still doing well, running 5th overall and leading the Xfinity. First time in the Xfinity car here for him. So Dylan Clark is about to push him by. Now, that's interesting right there. If you're watching the bottom screen, you're going to see Dylan go down, Dylan Clark go underneath Poteet, but right behind him, he's bringing Seidner with him. That Xfinity race is about to heat up too.
Yes, it is.
Still have a gap, but there it is.
Poteet was letting those next gens go by, and I think he lost track of where Seidner was.
Yeah, he knows where he is now. All he's got to do is look out the rear view.
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer.
I don't know about
I don't know if I want Seidner that close. Though.
He's your best. That's not the guy I'd want to have behind me like that.
Seidner real sideways off the corner.
Now he's another one. Andy, that had to work his way up from the back today too. So
Seidner started pretty deep, yeah.
Yeah. So kudos to him as well.
Clark to the outside of Gibbs.
Oh, he just flew on by.
Looked like Gibbs was sideways on exit. Seidner's going to take advantage.
All right, we're able to fix our issue Facebook now.
Are we?
So if we are on Facebook,
Seidner sideways.
As we do the 38 and the 97 cutting through traffic here.
Seidner has heated up his right rear tire. You can tell by the ill handlingness of the race car.
Ramsdale right there in front of the leaders there as they get around the 22 of Matt Kopp.
We are indeed live on Facebook. I did verificate that.
This is a whale of a job by the setup builder, Mr. Susi, on getting all these cars to run very similar lap times.
Yeah.
All similar lap times. Gibbs is going the wrong way. His rear brakes are lit up. So he's doing a lot of trail braking.
And Tiny Horse has all the credit he can take right now.
Well, that might be the return in favor from coming to the stage break.
True. But he won't make that bump and run now. He'll wait.
Poteet had a car between him and Seidner. Seidner's on the attack again.
I think those guys are going to trade back and forth for a while.
35 to go.
He's got Tyler Turtle Rush in front of him.
Apparently, something on the internet said that the Facebook Live is having an issue dealing with the gamers tag. So, because they usually get mad at us when we don't put a gaming tag on it, and then now Facebook's having a problem with it. So,
Well, not the brightest tool or brightest bulb in the arsenal anymore. These guys are. Facebook's really. Oh, I said that out loud. I apologize, Facebook. My fault. You guys stink. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Wow.
Just get my feelings out there, Harold. Just releasing some tension.
Sider on the back deck lid.
Great view right. Oh, great view right there. You can see his back end sliding out from him, touching the wall a wee bit.
You can almost hear, I know I can hear it, but you can hear Dylan really playing with the throttle coming out of the corner.
I
Not
can't
sure
hear a
if-
thing except for you talking and Harold talking.
I'm not sure if Harold can pick that up at all.
Oh, Harold picks up everything. He's amazing.
Yeah, amazing, huh?
Yep, amazing. What a battle. I mean, really, what a battle. Look at that.
You got
That's
the
an
left rear
angle
cam?
right there. Yeah, left rear.
I stuck that cam. I'm hanging on the side, holding that camera right now.
You are amazing. Now, it looks to me like Seidner can come, like you were saying, Seidner seems to be able to come off the corner without coming off that yellow line until he's ready to. Try the high
He's
line.
going the wrong way. Look at the brakes glowing on Gibbs' car.
Yeah, he better adjust them.
He's having I think he's got an ill handling race car.
He could be one adjustment away, though. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, definitely.
Yep. And kudos to Ramsdale for somehow staying in front of these two behind him.
Yep.
Because, yeah, they've been on him for a while.
Potter told him he had to go.
Yeah. Well, I think he knew it. But he's running similar lap times, so he's not giving anything up to him. That's good. But now you see him pull a little closer this time around.
You washed a little higher on that corner.
Yeah, he did.
This is the coolest part about night races: watching the flames spitting out the pipes, the sparks off the wall.
And the glowing orange of brakes.
Yeah, I think that's why everybody loves night racing.
So the battle up front's heating up, the battle for the Xfinity's heating up, and DJ Rainbow Trout just cruising along.
He's on another level tonight.
He is. But he's been hot for a while, so I'm not, So now that Ramsdale's going to catch up eventually to the lap down car. Here we see Tiny Horse going to dive down. Ramsdale's just going to have to give up the ghost here, it looks like.
Sider, big time slide. When Sider can keep his Supra underneath of him, I think he'll be able to. I think he's faster than Poteet. He just doesn't have room to pass him.
So Patrick Anderson sent Keekers away and got this Crisco machine.
Oh, poor Keekers.
The Keekers will make a comeback. I feel it.
I'm sure.
All right. Folks, that sound in the background is the front door unlocking, which means my coupe
The Wawa
is
show.
here.
Don't let them in,
So-
they make a mess.
So we won't hear from. We won't hear from Mr.
You'll hear something. It just won't be what you think it's going to be.
Nom nom nom.
Coming out of turn 4.
Sasquatch will be swallowing a meatball sandwich over there.
Your face. That's a delivery. That's not a Wawa.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's like,
Man.
that's not food, that's an Amazon box.
That's right. That's exactly what it was. Daggone it.
Disappointment.
Wow. He's like, I don't want that.
That was some serious pain there for a moment.
Where's my sandwich? I just want my sandwich.
That's all. That's all. Can't a man just have his sandwich?
Man,
Please,
they're both
sir.
sideways.
Please, sir, can I have more?
Yeah.
Can I have my sandwich?
It came in with another Amazon.
Both Xfinity cars are sideways coming off the corner.
Yeah, I think they've used their tires up about as much as they can right now.
I think they were banking on that 20 laps in a yellow, and it hasn't come.
Well, we didn't mention it this time. That's
They're
why.
at 48 laps, guys, on their
That's
tires.
why I was mentioning, see if they could get one, but I mean,
Yeah. Zero sugar. What is wrong with these people? Oh my God.
He got a 0 sugar in Mountain Dew.
That's messed up. Freaking Wawa.
he got a sugar-free Mountain Dew.
Wow.
I mean, it's still major melon, which will help it, but heck,
No, it won't.
yeah, it'll help a lot.
Not the same.
Not the same. Wow.
Sider with a look, and he got loose.
All right, so the race within a race here. We got Johnson, Kremet at top 2 there with the truck in between them. DJ Trout right behind Kremet, and then you're watching the Xfinity drivers down in the bottom left corner there as they continue to put on a show with Mr. Pork Chop right behind them.
Oh, chop.
But Tiny Horse definitely starting to take off now.
Yeah, Garoni's just hanging on to the back of these 2 Xfinity cars, and he's just kind of following them up through all these next gens that are going to the back.
That's probably not a bad thing to do, though.
No, definitely
Let
not.
somebody else break the way. Yeah, that's right, and just follow.
Wow, look at the slide.
You all were wondering, the first bite was phenomenal.
Something to tell these guys that the style points is not a thing.
Stop. Yes, it is.
Stop.
We got one around on the back straightaway
What drink were you supposed to have?
in front of Total Rush. Not sure who that was. Total Rush now up the hill into Sider.
That Navy truck down low. What was going on with him? Just coming
Might
off.
have been Robert McMillan Jr. that went around. Off the nose of Turtle Rush.
Tell him that your drink didn't show up.
Also, Dylan Clark is in 4th now,
Moving up.
so he is still flying.
And there's another pit. They're going to pit one more time, so.
Yep.
Yep. And the advantage is always to pit the lap before everybody else.
Krement's been caught by DJ Trout.
I think that's the advantage of less horsepower and more grip coming off the corner. Not burning his stuff up.
So I haven't paid attention on the length of time they run before they pit.
Well, I'm pretty
Not sure any of us have.
Yeah, I mean, it is a short track. I would say they can go up to 80 laps.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they're at 57 now.
If they're using
so.
if they're using a full fuel cell, which I think they are. Let me look at here real quick, make sure I got that right. My info screen, and it says Xfinity's got 80%. So I'm not sure. Did you log in with the truck? Yeah, you did, right? So, what's the truck fuel limit?
But the setup was not the same.
Ah, that's true. But you should still see the info. You should see what the fuel limit is.
I don't know if I can see it or not.
Well, go to your info screen and see.
I'm looking. I mean, I can do this in test drive. 80 laps on trucks.
Okay.
There you go.
Disregard that little fact that we just did.
Yep.
Inside info.
Uh-huh. Sometimes I remember things.
No, I'm proud of you, Harold.
Sometimes, not always though. But
I know. Oh, I know. I deal with you all the time. The Credit has caught back up. That's just about.
Yep, and then he might have just laid a loose. I mean, if I was Tiny Horse, I wouldn't want to extend my lead too much and tear up my tires. I might just let them slow up a little bit, let them catch up to me, and have something at the end. Because you definitely don't want to have nothing for the car at the end of the race and get beat that way.
So they'll probably pit somewhere around, what, the 18, 19-minute mark?
Yeah. And it'll be interesting to see what they do. Some guys may do a 2-tire stop with only half a fuel tank or so. Because, you know, with 18 minutes left, that's going to be
About 36 laps.
Yeah.
About 40 laps.
Yeah,
Not
so
a half a
maybe
tank.
about a half a tank. Yeah.
And there's no overtime, so you don't have to worry
Yep.
about extra laps.
Yep.
True.
You just need it. You need enough to make it to the end, unlike Talladega.
Yes.
Right.
To make it to the actual end.
The actual end, yeah.
Not a lap shorter than the
Yeah,
end.
that's right. Looks like we're starting to see
Poteet.
guys come down now.
Poteet to the top 5.
Richard Crane in, Turner, Ramsdale in, Gibbs is in, Ethan Michael is in, pit lane on fire with everybody. Sharpie sent me. Okay, that would be, Gonzo is now in the server.
Huh?
And who's Finoid?
What?
CT Gamer, that's Gonzo, right?
There's Gonzo. That would be Colby.
Colby, right. And then the other one is Finoid. Sharp sent me, is what it said.
Oh, Mr. Finoid. What's up, Finoid?
Darby's raiding the party.
That's me and he probably is raiding the party.
Yep.
Is that what he did? He raided?
Yep.
I didn't
Yep.
know if you could raid on Twitch anymore.
Hey, guys.
yeah.
Yep.
What?
So we've been rated on Twitch. That's nice.
Hey, don't mind that red truck that's in the front of the screen right there. I don't know whose that is.
Who's red truck?
Somebody sitting on pit lane. Yeah,
Yeah, that one right there. That one right there. See it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know whose truck that would be.
Yeah,
that would be your ghost
Shameless
truck.
plug.
Your
Yeah,
ghost
shameless
truck.
plug.
Uh-huh. So Sharpie's now involved here. So Sharpie's got it. And did Brian get? Well, he kind of got it from me, but we are officially using the Oasis Church logo.
It's awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Also, Brian, congrats on the P4 in the late model, and Adam to winning the late model race over at USRL.
Awesome.
I'm sure those guys came over from just wrapping that up. Down there at Five Flags Snowball Derby.
I got to get in the car
22
tomorrow morning
minutes.
and drive up and get some breakfast.
P10 in the Legends. All right.
All right.
Pete sideways, Garoni sideways.
Did Garani touch the wall again?
He might have, but it looks like he might be going to pit road this time.
It's probably a good move.
Well, when you're over the edge, probably time to pit.
Ryan Tiny Horse stretching out to a 1.2 second lead over Mr. Kremet with a truck now in the way of Mr. Crane. Dylan Clark, fastest lap, puts it up to 34 on the top of the chart for the speed chart.
Garoni missed the spit box. He had to back up.
And Dylan Clark has pitted. He only has 4 laps on his current set of tires and fuel. Took a 14.7 second stop for Mr. Clark.
DJ Trout leaving pit road.
Crane down to 38, just lets him on by.
So the top 4 are still not pitted.
That's correct.
Garoni leaving pit road.
So it's got about 60 laps will be remaining if they came down now.
That's they need 3/4. The trucks we know would need at least 3/4 of a tank.
38 down pit lane here. Is Kremet going to go with him? Nope. Kremet
No,
stays.
he missed it.
Pit road.
He missed it.
Yep.
The one truck missed it also.
Ethan
Mitchell.
Michael. Ethan Michael.
Michael.
Yep.
That's huge implications because that's going to let. 38 back to pit road. 38. Oh, no, maybe you're on a replay. Maybe I'm on a replay. I'm on a replay.
Get off the replay.
No,
Yeah, that would fix it.
So you're playing around with your car. So the 97 now pit lane, Garrett Seidner takes the lead.
You asked me what the fuel was.
That's right. That's what it was. That's all my
True.
fault. I got it.
I didn't
we weren't-
realize I wasn't on live anymore.
And you wasn't going to blame anybody else. I mean, you know.
It's
I blame the producer.
It's the
It's always
producer's
producer's
fault.
fault.
Always the
Look at
producer's
this
fault.
Exactly
gaggle.
right.
The leader's in a gaggle.
So the 50s overall lead, Poteet 1.3 behind him. Both of them still need to come down pit lane.
Poteet racing Tiny Horse. And DJ Trout. They're all together here.
They've got to get down. If I'm Poteet, I'm going to try to find a way to get down.
They got to pit because they're just going to give up time to overall. They're just giving up time to overall.
Yeah.
All three leaders together. DJ Trout down a lap.
All right, still
Seidner
all
can
three
pull
leaders
over.
in one shot.
Yeah, he's going to take the lead though when everything's all wrangled around.
Seidner's just giving up time on the overall. Oh,
Is he coming now?
Poteet coming to pit road.
Good.
Where's he at? Can't find him.
He's
I
there.
found him. I found him. I found him.
There he is.
He's in that Martin Truex
Seidner
car.
pit this time.
Yeah, he's got to. If
Oh, he
wants
just
to
called it
stay
over the
there-
radio. He's pitting this time.
So
Here
Seidner
he comes.
down. I'll put Dylan Clark into the lead.
Right sides. Right sides for Poteet.
What's the difference on?
Oh, two tires.
Two tire
Poteet
change. I
took two
called it.
tires.
So some of these guys are going to go
Really?
with two tires.
Poteet taking two.
10.9
kinda-
seconds. You don't need all the fuel. You don't need all the tires. It is short track. Right sides.
Seidner took four. Seidner took four. So we should see Poteet come around and pass Seidner back for the lead in Xfinity.
So Dylan
Yeah, so we
Clark
can go to
looking
Starbucks.
away.
That's a mess. So
Look
Dylan Clark
underneath
pitted.
the 12, the Corey Herrigs.
Dylan Clark pitted first. That's why he has such a huge advantage right now, and it's why he's cycled back to the lead here.
Ryan's
But
not
he does
too
have-
far behind.
But he does have older tires.
He does. Yep.
14 laps versus Johnson's 6-8 lap difference.
Right. So he actually short pitted it probably too much. You want to short pit him a lap, maybe two, not 7.
Yeah, but keep in mind that on this, you're saying that, but remember where he had to start from and what he drove through just to
Right.
get there. He probably used his car up, is what happened.
I agree.
Yeah.
I won't disagree there, and he pitted in the window.
Yep. He's gonna have a hard time keeping Ryan Johnson off. I mean, there's Ryan right
Right.
there.
Right, and Ryan's probably on 4 tires that, again, are like 6 laps newer.
Yep.
Ryan's stuck in traffic, though.
Yep,
Oh,
Two
he'll
cars
find
are
a
on
way.
the blocker.
two cars
He'll
stacked.
shoehorn.
And now they
Three-
added Boston Wheeler with it as well. But
3
he
cars.
is underneath Corey Herrigs.
He's 3 wide to the bottom. Gonna make it stick. Two
Nice.
tires for Poteet look pretty good, too.
All right, look at 16:20 remaining. There's your top 2 drivers on your screen there, the 34 and the 38. DJ Trout also not too far off your screen there in the Taco Bell truck.
Man, has he driven a good race today.
Quietly. He's just quietly riding around.
That's
the
it.
third.
That's it, but he's been, I mean, it's hammered down and nobody's, whoever's been helping him, and he said there's people that have been helping him, whoever's been helping him, it's done wonders because he's quiet, he runs through the track without any issues. It's just a clean racing dude right now.
38 right on the deck of the 34. This is the rubbing his racing time. Get the guy
Yeah,
a
you're
little
getting
bit
there.
loose.
You're right. You're right.
Get the guy loose, go down. There's the 38. Gonna take a peek underneath.
Dylan definitely knows he's there now.
And Dylan knows that he's got the off, so he's trying to pinch the entry to prevent him from making that slide in front of him and not going to be able to hold it. There he goes around.
And Seidner has joined the back end of Mr. Poteet as well. Now, Garrett probably took 4 tires. So,
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I questioned that move when he did it, but I mean, I don't know how he's going to hold on for 14 seconds.
We've been
14
almost
minutes.
100 laps since the last yellow, so.
Yeah, 14 minutes is a long time.
Steiner with the look. Steiner's going to use this lap car as a pick. Oh, he got loose. He's in the wall.
Ooh, Poti to the wall.
2 tires.
I think he reacted to the slow car too.
Well, he's sideways again.
And, yeah,
And Poteet's already taken a faster pair. Seidner has not.
I think Poteet just needs to go down and get 4 tires.
I don't think he has. I don't think he wants to do that now. I think he's just going to hang on. Make your bed and lay in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got quite a gap between him and Heritage, so worst comes to worst, he finishes second tonight.
Right.
Not bad in your first showing in an Xfinity car.
Heck no.
A little tough when you led the whole race, though.
It does suck. That is true.
Should just made a bad call by putting 2 on.
I was going to say that just leans to first time driving in this kind of chaos in an Xfinity car. Now, he said he's driven an Xfinity car in Richmond, but not with this much chaos around him, I would imagine.
Right.
Well, he said that the style of driving in the triple threat totally different to him. He's not used to it, and but hell, he's doing fine. He's doing a great job, I think.
Yeah, he's doing an amazing job.
But just one of those calls that might have worked in a Xfinity only race, but not so much right here. So.
Getting my fork, folks. I apologize for the sound.
Doing. So Seidner leads, DJ Trout leads trucks, and Tiny Horse driving away.
Yeah, there's nothing Dylan can do now.
Both of them. There's nothing either one of them can do now.
That's true. Both Dylans have made their bed and lying in it. Although I believe we've called something like that before, and all of a sudden the bomb drops out. But
And it's definitely still could. Who knows? Still have 12 minutes. So what's that, 5 minutes till no yellows?
8 minutes after 8. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about 5 minutes from now.
Yep.
There'll be no more yellows. And then it all heck breaks loose.
I don't think there's a lot of heck tonight.
On board with Tiny Horse.
If it continues the way it is. I love the onboards.
You can learn so much from just watching that bar graph there on the left, which is his RPM.
Yeah.
You can see how smooth he applies the throttle to come back out of the corner.
This certainly lends to the fact that he definitely should be at the top of the hot list.
Now, I know we were talking about it in qualifying, how they were downshifting, but you can see he stays in 5th gear the entire time.
Yeah.
So he's not shifting at all. Right there. Right there. So that's going to lend to saving tires too. Just by not having to shift a whole bunch. It's also going to save fuel. If fuel becomes a factor here. Got a car in the wall in front of him too, as you can see on the right side of the screen.
Loose too.
That's Andy Turner.
Heard an engine let go behind Tiny Horse.
Behind him?
Yep. Not sure who it was, but
Cusimano has disconnected. McMillan disconnected, but I'm not sure it was either one of them.
They've been going for a while, haven't they?
Yeah.
Garoni might have blown up. He's on pit lane.
Yes. Sounds like it.
I heard something like let go, so
It does look like it.
that's
Might be
that,
able to find a replay.
that is a very telltale sign.
Yeah, he just clicked the starter a few times. It has not fired up yet. No, they're
Not very
jacking it
good.
up. They're jacking it up, so he may have just completed towing. Does he have a fast repair hound?
He could have used it.
He could have used it on that.
Yeah.
I'm
It
saying-
show he is 1 for 1, so they wouldn't start his he would probably done it right there before they jacked him up. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
usually as soon as you're actually
True.
in the pit box is when it takes.
A lot of people have used fast repair tonight. That's for sure. This is probably the most, Harold, I think this is the most we've seen in a long time of people using fast repair.
Oh yeah. There are not very many people who have it.
There's only about 5 that have not. Everybody else has. 5 or 6. The leader has not. Second place has not. And third place has not. DJ Trout, as we talked about, been the cleanest guy out there, has not had any issues.
Diving into the top 5.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he isn't going to try to put himself towards that very top.
But he's got 4 fast race cars to catch and pass before he worries about that.
Well, and he's running 2/10 slower than Johnson, so he may be able to pick off a few, but
Is that Poteet in front of Johnson?
it is.
Yep. And yep, he's the last car on the lead lap.
That shows how fast Tiny Horse Johnson really
Oh,
is.
yeah.
He's lapping inside the top 10.
Way inside the top 10.
With
Thank you.
ease.
So
Oh, one on the
no-
wall in front of the leader.
And no more cautions
That won't
now at this
matter.
point.
Yep.
So
Thank you, Wawa, for your wonderful sandwich and mac and cheese.
Roney has now disconnected.
I don't think he, I was gonna say,
Pretty
I don't
sure
think he
that
had a
ins-
choice. We had a lot of attrition tonight.
Yep. Thing about
Heath
short
is still
tracks, you
out
get
there.
lots of damage going on.
Yeah, it's true.
So we got 20 people watching at this moment. Not sure if anybody is on the Facebook other than you.
Other than me,
Yeah.
it says 2 people. So
Well, okay.
Not me.
Not it.
I have all 3 running right now.
So Ryan Johnson, Dylan Clark, and Sir Kermit the Great. They like to, because the frog, other side, the purple frog, is in the 3rd spot. DJ Trout and then Garrett Seidner. So the top 5 have 3 of your leaders all up there.
Trucks have been up and down all day. Only one truck has really been stout.
Hey, this guy right here.
Yep, that guy right there.
He's right there behind Sir Kermit.
Yeah, he's running an amazing race.
He's quiet. We haven't talked about him all night because of it.
Yeah,
And his-
16-second lead over Kevin Gagari, who just
And
got
his
down a
lap
lap.
times are good as or better than the leaders, so that says a lot too. At least that last time around.
I don't know. I saw a big seesaw in the 38 in that last corner. I remember we have watched a race, and I'm not going to say it exactly, but we have watched a 38 beat himself.
See, I was going to leave that alone. I was trying to hint at that earlier, but I'm just,
Don't beat a dead horse. What?
Well, don't make a horse trip, I guess, is
Oh, wow.
really, yeah.
Don't beat a tiny horse.
And
All right, now we've all made one. Now we're all in trouble.
I wonder if Trout can get around Kermit.
I wonder if Trout can turn it on and go after a couple of these guys.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't need to.
No. But it'd be cool.
It
Oh, yeah.
would be neat to watch.
I mean, he's there. All over the back side of the purple frog.
Pokemon Go.
I miss the other frog, by the way, but I'm
He's
just saying that out loud.
He's actually in the race.
I miss the other
Oh,
frog.
no, actually, no, he's not. Tyler Turtle
No,
Rush
he's not.
is here. Taco Gortman's not here.
Correct.
This is the second week he's not been here?
I don't think he loves the same.
I mean, nobody was here last week.
I mean, the second race in a row.
Andy's still going on that. We had you earlier, Harold, and
Yeah.
we're up to 3 now on Facebook. It's amazing.
97 got real loose. I think the 97's out of tires.
He is, well, he shouldn't be. He has the least amount other than Seidner at 37, who, by the way, should be coming into that picture soon, too.
Well, nope, not there yet.
So Johnson Clark. Scrapple. Ha! CJ says she wants some scrapple, Ken.
Okay, we can do that. That's not hard.
I think the West Main Diner has that.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
it
pretty sure they do. Yeah. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The West Main Diner has all your breakfast needs. Go online and check out their specials.
does. Brian, the invoice in the mail. Advertising is not free.
Oh, it is this week because they did an amazing job on the church logo.
Oh, okay.
Well, that wasn't the diner. The diner didn't do that.
It doesn't matter.
It was the guy
diner's
employed at the
connected.
diner.
The guy who's employed, that's right.
The guy's real job's at the diner.
Kathy Joe, the great thing about knowing people who live in Delaware, we have 2 of the most major scrapple manufacturers in the state down in Bridgeville. So I can get you Rappa Scrapple, and then I can also get you, what's the other main? I don't need it, so.
Homemade?
I don't know what the other one is, but.
Homemade. Make your own.
No, I ain't making nothing. You know what's the only thing that's not in there? And thanks for joining us, Andy. On is that you on the?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So nice
Tis
of you
me,
to join
he
us.
says, yeah.
10 seconds left.
Wow, fine. I'm leaving.
No, stay here. I mean, at this point now,
Hey,
I mean, you know.
Hey, Sharpie says that he knows the guy. I'm sure he does, since he
I
probably has
bet
a
you do.
distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you guys message each other. You can get it shipped right to her house.
Yeah, shipped it right to you. All right,
I
so
love-
a minute
I
and
like
a half
Portland.
left. Here we go.
Oh, trout the pit road! Trout the pit road! He almost missed pit road.
Wow,
He
DJ
almost
Trout to pit road.
He is a lap up on top of the other one, so.
He just takes a splash.
A splash. He didn't have enough to get to the end. Wow.
I don't know.
I guess not. I don't know. We'll find out here in just a second.
And is he going to stay out enough to ahead of Kevin?
Just a splash. Oh, he had to pull back in his box. Oh,
Gary,
Oh no!
it's falling apart.
oh man, Gary was a lap behind him.
So Kevin Gary and Richard
Is going to
Craig.
take over. Yep. Wow. The
So we
wheels
got
on the
leader
bus just fell
44.
right off.
44 seconds remaining.
I
The
figured someone's
38
off
leading
the
the
bat.
DJ Trout now coming off of pit lane there as the 38 gets around him again, putting him 2 laps back
Wow.
with 30 seconds left. The 38. leads the way overall.
With a minute left, that would have only been 4 laps.
White flag is out to the 38.
Does that mean the white flag's out to everybody?
Yes.
Hopefully.
He's the first one that got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the checkered flag is now out to the number 38 car. Will win here. Garrett Seidner will go to him. Currently on the backstretch. He'll be the next car to cross. And then the number 58 has already crossed. So checker flags all around. We have Johnson, Seidner, and Gagari today.
Good stuff.
I think everybody's just making sure they got an extra lap just to make sure.
I would. Darn right, I'd cross that line no matter what.
Especially after last week.
Crane's going to come up and give him a little love tap there. A little how you doing, color. Kathy Joe, I got wrapped. We'll get you some. A little crab walk there for a moment by Garrett Seidner. We've never talked to him, so this ought to be a great. Oh, look, it's triple. Look at that. It's ballet with cars. Synchronized spinning. It's a new Olympic sport.
Oh, that's Ricmond sneaking in there for donuts.
Yep.
Yeah, teammates. I like the one-wheel dark mark. That's nice. Seidner.
All right, so while we're waiting for getting everybody in here, Ryan Johnson, overall winner and the leader for the Cup Series. Clark, Ricmond, Rush down a lap, Gibbs down a lap, as well as Ramsdale. Ross down 2, Turner down 2, and Fonseca down 12 laps. And we said he had some issues off early in the race.
Yep. You got Garrett Seidner again taking the lead. Dylan Poteet and Corey Harridge is down a lap. Matthew, I've been pulled over by the cops, and Patrick Anderson 2 laps down. Matthew Boston Wheeler 7, and the rest of these guys, well, they've been out for a while. John Peterson, Josh McKinney, Dylan Batty, and Nathan Manwaring.
And I believe that was it on that. And the last class here for Mr. Andy.
Guys, Kevin
Gary.
Gary?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay. Kevin, Richard Crane, Ethan Michaels, Chris Finnegan, DJ Trout, Joel Brewer, Douglas Wysocki, Kevin Garoni, Robert McMillan Jr., and Jonathan Cusimano.
You did awesome,
Up at the
dude.
top 10.
And the last 2 that don't make a difference.
Xavier Moore is the last.
Xavier Moore, and then Race Control.
By the way, Strawberry Kid did make a good point. Dylan came all the way back to finish 2nd overall. That was a heck of a run by him today, so I agree. Shout out there. And over on the Twitch side, pork roll all the way is exactly the right answer. Pork roll, baby.
All right, we're going to jump into the Tiny Horse's car, I think.
Oh, while he's spinning?
While he's spinning. So, Tiny
Yeah.
Horse, you're going to talk to us while you're spinning around in VR. So, we can wave to the camera. Everybody can see you. Your onboard actually worked today. As you can see his hand, 2 hand in the. Don't wreck it now. I heard. I heard that the guy that owns the car don't like it when you do that.
Oh, there she goes. It blew up.
It blew it up. And so you changed the paint scheme, did not stop your hot streak. We want to ask you a question. These power rankings, is the SEC in charge of that or ESPN? Because you're not on it, and you've won like at least half of the last few races we've been in.
I said something about that. I've been seeing it. I'm like, man, you win, 2 in a row or something, and you're still not on the rankings. They're rigged or something. I don't know.
I'm with you, brother.
He feels like Michigan,
thing.
man. I'm telling you, it's like Michigan, the SEC.
Let's stop with the Michigan for crying out loud. Good Lord.
He's like, gotta be ESPN that's doing the power ranking. That's all I can say.
Harold, let him go. Just let him go. They're in the playoff right now. By the way,
yeah.
Rick, last pit stop, and just basically boiled everybody. What the heck, man? I mean, you were running times. You put a couple people down a lap that I think who's left? 4 cars on the lead, 3 cars on the lead lap, dude. 3 or 4. I mean, really?
Yeah, that elusive lap the whole field is. I still haven't been able to do it. But
You're the only
close.
one that's come close. I mean, you really, really came close this time. But you had some really fast cars behind you, so.
Yeah. I mean, well, with every season, I think the competition ggets better, at least for the most part. It was really fun, racing Luke there in the middle of the race. Dylan, if he didn't have his, I think it was a restart violation or something happened. If he didn't have that, I feel like he would have been right there with us. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, battling there. I think the only thing that helped me a little bit was earlier this week I had another league race here in these cars on Tuesday, but the setup was completely different, so I had to relearn the car again tonight. So, well, you guys know about Susie setups, so.
Susie setups, there you go.
Susie setups.
Well, I will say this: Dylan Clark gave it a heck of an effort. He finished second behind you overall. And considering where he started the race, not to mention what he had to go through, as you said, on the penalty, that's a heck of a run. So, yeah, I think he probably would have been a little closer. I don't know, though. You had a heck of a car tonight, dude. He was running similar lap time, but you were still the fastest out on the track. So, I don't know if you've ever known this before, but this is the point where you actually get to do some shout-outs. So, go ahead and do yeah. Like
family and friends and sponsors and stuff like that.
That'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
You can take your helmet off, right?
No. It's fine. I like it.
So, sorry.
It's cool.
Not. You don't want to see this ugly mug. It's all right. No, just got to thank all the admins at SDR, my teammates that who were here, which
those guys,
kind of was only Luke that I had to talk to most of the night. You guys are broadcasting, all our sponsors, Tyler for the sick paint tonight. I love it already. All the drivers. We had a little bit of a rough streak right in the center of the race, but I feel like it cleaned up towards the end and made for a lot of fun green flag racing. So everybody tuning in, my mom, family, friends. Kathy Jo, she's out there.
Oh, she's out there. April's out there too. Your team, your whole cheering sections. They won.
Okay, cool. Tiny Horse Nation or whatever.
Yeah,
you want
there
to
you go.
Yeah, everybody.
Shetland Pony Nation. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, we're still waiting for the number 38 combo at Taco Bell, the Tiny Horse Taco, and I was trying to work it. It's on a secret menu somewhere. You might have to ask for it.
You and me both. I've emailed Taco Bell, multiple times. They haven't gotten back to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, see,
they don't understand your importance. That's probably right. What it is, man.
Yep. Yeah, probably. We need to let them know.
Some kind of sponsorship's got to happen.
Got to start a campaign. That's right.
All right. All right, Ryan, we'll let you go, and we'll probably catch you again next week. And by gosh, if we did the power rankings, you'd be somewhere up there.
Number 1.
Yeah, definitely moving up through the field.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, guys.
All right, bro. Take care, man.
You guys too.
Yep. All right, so let's moving on. And we're going to go talk to, there we go, that guy there. The guy that we've never talked to before. Pull him back there.
What's his name again?
Yeah, this is Garrett Seidner. I don't think we've ever talked to this guy before.
Garrett Seidner. He doesn't sound familiar.
No.
Garrett Seidner.
It's been a week or two.
It's been a week or two.
I think 2 exactly is what it's been. So.
All right,
hey, Garrett, you won, by the way.
Yeah.
You knew that.
Again.
Yeah.
For the 10th time.
Yeah, win number 10. Wow. I just can't believe it. And we had to. We keep finding ways.
Why don't you drive in reverse and see what happens?
Yeah, I gotta do like a lap where, or a practice like getting spun around backwards and then like doing a whole lap backwards.
Yeah.
Spun out at the white. I know how to come back around.
Ricky Bobby it, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I definitely could feel it tonight. Like it was hard. It was hard to get around people, and it was It took me like all of 50 laps on that run to get around Poteet. He ran a heck of a race.
He did, didn't he?
You made the better strategy by putting 4 tires on to his 2 tires.
I knew we had that little bit more on the long run, but it was a matter of when we came to pit road, and if I just didn't expect him to take 2. But yeah, I guess that's part of it.
He's already talked to the pit reporters, the media people who don't talk to us, and said that he will never take 2 tires at Ricmond again.
I bet he won't.
So,
I've never been my thing is I always love to be on offense. That's why I always in these races as of late I've been I like to be the last one to pit road, because even if I'm out, other people are out there on fresher tires getting faster laps for a little bit for that short run, I can claw them back. And that's really just what I did when I came off pit road. Had 4.
Well, you had a tough start tonight too, though, Garrett. I mean, you started in the back of the field. Heck of a run just to get to where you were, and then to take the lead in the end. Dylan was stout tonight as well, but again, it all comes down to making the right move, and I think you've shown time and time again. I mean, maybe you should start a lap down and see if you can get it back naturally.
I mean, he
and then
tried.
go from there. Yeah,
He tried. He used his faster pairs in qualifying, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I did.
That's true. That's true.
We watched him.
Yeah.
I took 2 backup cars out for qualifying and just put the main car.
That was amazing. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what you got to do now. Give some shouts out. Shouts out.
Yeah. The Forest Glory Art and Photography car, putting it back in victory lane again. Ray Tustin, Games 123, John Peterson, Turtle Shell Motorsports, all those guys. Looking forward to running the cookout car next week at Nashville.
Sweet.
Should have ran it tonight, but we're gonna run it next week at Nashville, I believe, is the track.
You should have, because there's an amazing cookout in Ricmond on Midlothian Turnpike.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of bummed because I was supposed to run it tonight, but last minute decision didn't put the scheme in right away or when I needed to. But we'll get to run it next week, and hopefully we can run it back.
There you go. All right, brother. Well, great race. Great job. Look forward to talking to you next week, since we pretty much talk to you every week. So looking forward to talking to you next week. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you very much.
all right, gonna move on to the truck champ here. Tonight's truck champ is Kevin. So let's get to his car. There we go. What?
You guys kill me.
Hello.
What?
Hey, Kevin, what's up?
I cannot believe I won that race. I don't know how it happened. I'm
We'd
amazed.
like to know ourselves, honestly. We're watching the truck, DJ Rainbow Trout's pulling away from everybody, and all of a sudden he nearly misses the barrels at the end of pit lane. He then misses his pit box and has to back up. While you're just rolling around, and all of a sudden you take the lead, and we're like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah, it's crazy. So, I mean, I think I hit the wall coming out of turn 2 17 times tonight. I don't know, man. It was loose. It was tight. And I think I caused a wreck somewhere in the middle of the first stage. I was just, I don't know. I got an EOL.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell us about that one.
Yeah, lap 44, I got an EOL. So I had time to come back. But
yeah.
I had quite a bit of damage towards the end of the race there. And the last time I pitted, I think there was 32 minutes to go. And I just had engine damage. I couldn't keep up. I was in, I don't know, 5th place or something like that. So I pitted, came back out, and I had to save a little fuel. I had my team on the radio telling me how much fuel I had to save. So they were helping me out. I couldn't have done it without them. Corey, Ian, and Greg. But yeah, so I saved a little bit of fuel, and I made it to the end. So it worked out. I guess those guys didn't, there were 2 guys in front of me, so I don't know what happened.
It's Dylan Poteet all over again. Last 2 weeks ago when he won, we knew he won the truck race. Fuel strategy won there. Tonight, your fuel strategy wins. It was an exciting night, I would say, I guess is the word we're looking for, but there was a lot of chaos tonight, a lot of things where as Harold said earlier, this track doesn't self-clean. So once a car starts to turn, everybody and their brother's going to hit it. So, but you did make it to the end. You did come out the winner, so that's awesome. I believe this is number 2 this year. Is that correct? Number 2 for you this year?
That is correct. This is
There
the
you
second
go.
one. Yep.
There you go. Well, give some shout-outs then, since you talked about your teammates and everybody else. Give you shout-outs, and that way you can go celebrate.
Of course, we got to talk about New Mission Motorsports, Mission Brief podcast, Twitch, YouTube. Check us out. And 1111 is our newest sponsor. They're helping us out quite a bit. We're trying to help them out. They raise money for veterans. We try to raise money for veterans. It's a good cause, so if anybody can help out, check out those 2 organizations, New Mission Motorsports on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and 1111 Veterans Project. Google
Harold,
that.
Harold, I'm not sure. Have we been invited to be on the podcast, Harold?
No.
Do you remember being invited?
No, not that one. We've got into one, but not
We
the
have.
other.
We've been
Well,
on the podcast
actually, we were kinda, but we won't get into all that.
Okay. All right.
So there's maybe behind the scenes something going on. I don't know, but yeah, we'll try to get you guys in there. So we'll see how it goes.
All right.
All right. Well, Kevin, great.
Crazy guys. So it's fun.
Yeah. Well, great job tonight, and congratulations. Go celebrate, and we'll hopefully talk to you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Have a
Yes,
good
sir.
one. Thank you guys for what you do.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right. So that would
I should have invited Andy too. Andy, my apologies. I should have invited
he just run you over.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's my bad.
I know that's how you are. You just he gets in there, he starts taking over, and you just
That's
you gotta
fine.
Watch.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's you know what we didn't do yet.
Throw me under the bus. Oh, well, who are we going to give it to tonight? I mean, there he goes. He wasn't really happy. He wasn't really active. You know what?
Who was that first trick?
I mean, nothing
Didn't you
really
say
jumped out at
Nathan
me.
Manwaring was involved
Well,
in it pretty
Nate was in
bad?
it. How about we give it to Dylan? Dylan Batty.
Dylan
Because he's a new guy.
He was in that wreck, wasn't he?
Body. He was there. Batty. Batty does body.
Wasn't he the car parked in the middle of the racetrack that got
He
T-boned
was
a bunch
one
of
of them.
times?
Yeah. So, all right, we'll give it to him tonight. So Dylan gets the Sasquatch Award. Nobody else deserves it. It wasn't that hairy of a race, but
Not as hairy as a Sasquatch.
not as hairy as a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
So, and Richmond Sasquatches are a lot skinnier and less hairier than most. So
That's correct.
You'd almost consider them shaved.
almost, not quite. We don't want to get that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk about either, Harold, and you should have. You didn't talk about the weather at the beginning, but it doesn't matter now because it's over. So let's talk about what you're about to talk about.
So the Monday night Merit Double Trouble sponsored the race recap for the Virginia's for Lovers 90. Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson was the winner. 4 cautions for 27 laps. 31 drivers started the race, and Mr. Krimmett had the fastest lap. We talked about a lot of different things going on in the race. Did not disappoint. Susie did an amazing job with balancing the 3 cars. That's one thing that IMSA always tries to do, and they don't do such a great job. But hey, this was definitely one where they had to be able to pass, which this is a hard track to pass to begin with, and then you have to pass different cars that handle the corner differently. So you have to choose where you're at. And I saw a lot more passing than I thought I would. Andy, you and I, we've raced this track a lot. Usually in the middle of a run, you got that middle to high groove, and that's about it. You don't get that low end.
And you're waiting for the guy in front of you to screw up.
Exactly. You just stay on his back deck and go, hello, and you up, there you go. Bye.
Sasquatch knocking on the window. You gonna move over?
Yeah. Pardon me, sir, coming through.
It's definitely one of those racetracks that you
You
really got to wait or basically outmaneuver the guy by you throttle the car, clutch,
Crossover, slide job, yeah.
or just out fuel him. Just basically that stuff that you and I used to do on our Sunday night race. I guy didn't want me to pass. Like, okay, cool. I'll just go into fuel conserving mode and. Until you burn off all your
Kevin
stuff.
pulled that off tonight, so that worked.
And I'll just wait till you got to go down pit road. So,
Yeah. Hey, by the way, the fastest lap was only by 2 1,000ths of a
2
second.
1,000ths of a second
He
tonight.
beat Chris Finnegan. Chris Finnegan ran a 22.336
Chris Finnegan in a truck compared
in
to
a
a next
truck.
gen.
That's true.
Compared to a next gen.
That's right. So,
Wow.
interesting tidbit. Everybody that joined us tonight on the air through chat and everything else, thanks so much for talking with us. And of course, we love that as well. I don't want to miss out on our fans.
All right, definitely everybody, and I believe, like he had already stated, we'll be going to Nashville next week. Maybe some guys will get some different pacing, but that's another short track, So
Fairgrounds or the Super Speedway?
even the Super Speedway is not even a super speedway.
No.
It's
Well, which one is it?
Let me check. Hold on.
I say that's two totally different styles of racing.
True. Yeah, but I think they're both short tracks. To be honest,
I do too, but
let's see here.
less
Nashville
bumping
Super
at one.
Speedway, and Justin Gibbs is the sponsor for the afternoon race next week
there
at
you go.
Nashville. And then we're going to Kansas, and then we have 2 weeks off before we go into the chase, starting at Indianapolis.
And that's Indianapolis, the road course, right?
Negative. It's Indy Big Course.
Indy the Oval.
Indy
How
the
about
Oval,
that?
And we've already done our road courses. It's Montreal, Road America.
Yeah. No Watkins Glen, huh?
No Roval.
No, the Glen is in the chase. I just saw that.
Oh, it is. Okay.
boy.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
it's actually January 20th. So the third race in the chase, then Talladega and Charlotte.
Jeez. Wow.
So ending up at Charlotte at night. But that is interesting that a road course followed by a super speedway
Yeah.
in the chase. But all right, hey, they're going to try to make it different. So, all right, guys. Hey, until then, we're going to go out back to Nashville Super Speedway. So we'll go down and kind of backwards, right? So we're going to cut to the west and through the mountains and hit Nashville.
You're going to go almost due west and hit Nashville, yeah.
All right. Well, that's what we'll be heading to next. And until then, man, hey, guys, you got anything for them?
Nah.
All right. Until then, we'll see you guys at the next turn. Peace out.
What an exciting race brought to you by One2Go Studios. Here they come out of turn 4 to the white flag, and it's One2Go. Thank you to all our sponsors, drivers, and viewers. We'll see you at